Hello, how's it going? My name's Bob from Charlotte, North Carolina, and what I want to talk about is public transportation. Okay, quite a while back, my car broke down. I was working a job and got laid off and just didn't have enough money to fix it. Started riding the bus. After I started riding it, it wasn't that big a deal. I was able to figure out the times and where I needed to be. Even we have a Lynx rail that goes north and south, and I was able to figure that out. I got to the point, guys, that I didn't see a point in having a car. And I've gone maybe 5 years now riding public transit. Recently put a little engine on my bicycle to kind of, every so often when it's nice, hop on my bike and ride it to work and back, or maybe, just go off on a little journey on my bicycle. Now, today, let me tell you something. This is the second time this has happened to me. A lady at work, I'm over at Costco, and I was getting ready to leave, and a lady at work, she said, I said, I got to get out of here and hop the bus. She said, you're riding the bus? I said, well, yeah. When are you ever going to get a car? I said, I don't know. I really don't need one right now. Maybe down the road. Well, how are you supposed to date a woman? I looked at her and I said, I have no interest in dating a woman right now. But this is what I'm saying. Guys, there are people that live in New York City. One of my friends in particular was really nailing me about not having a car. And I said, you're from New York. And he said, born and raised in the Bronx. And I said, how many cars do you have? And he said, well, my brother and I, we messed around on the car. I said, how often did you drive in New York City? Do you know he said none, that he rode public transit? Most everybody in New York City rides public transit. You just can't get in a car and drive anywhere. So, guys, those that live in New York City, how do you date? What do you do? Well, it's simple. Your girl gets on public transit, you get on public transit, and you meet somewhere like a restaurant or whatever. A museum, a play, musical. How hard is that? But it seems like in Charlotte, North Carolina, you're a loser if you ride public transportation. I don't buy it, and I'm not a loser. But most women that live here in Charlotte do find that kind of odd. If I was to ask a lady out, and and I'd say just meet me over there, and of course I'm getting off a bus and I'm walking into the place, and we're talking, having a nice date, everything's perfectly fine until she finds out, somehow or another, that I don't drive a car. The first thing that these girls think is, uh-oh, a loser. Oh, he got a DUI, he's an alcoholic, or whatever. And I'd go, come on, that's the reason why I don't date. I'm not going through that crap. If I ride public transportation, that's what I want to do, that's what I'm going to do. If you don't like it, the hell with you. That's my philosophy. Will I ever get a car? Sure, I'm working on that now. But will I drive it all the time? Probably not. I'll still hop a bus and go where I need to go. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than driving a car, that's for sure. So I thought I'd bring that up. That's my pet peeve for those of you that see people riding public transit, especially those that say, well, only people on the bus are black. Well, last I looked, I'm not black. I ride the bus. So that's my little pet peeve for today. And, that's just the way it is. I use YouTube as that place to vent. So, I hope my Tar Heels beat Duke tonight, and thanks for listening.